Hey, I'm Doug. Welcome to Backcountry Pilgrim, a channel all about hiking, camping, backpacking, and the gear that goes with it. I'm excited today because this week, the first week of June 2022, marks the channel's 3rd anniversary and also happens to coincide with the channel hitting 5,000 subscribers. So thank all of you so much for your support. Today I'm going to do a little Q&A and then do a gear giveaway. All right, so a couple weeks ago, I posted down in the community tab a notice that I was looking for Q&A questions and that I would draw from those a winner for some gear, which I will be announcing at the end of the video. If you are a subscriber and you have that bell clicked, you were probably notified. If not, maybe click that bell and you won't miss it next time. All right, question number 1. Would you rather hike by yourself or with a group? Well, it really depends on the group. I would say that in general, my number 1 favorite way to hike is with a close friend or family member. To me, when you find a good hiking partner and you can spend the whole day together, that is a really good combination. However, close behind that is solo hiking. A lot of times when I want to get out, it's because I also want to get away, and I like to just be able to think my own thoughts and hike my own hike and not have to worry about how somebody else is doing, whether or not I'm going too fast or too slow, whether I'm spending too much time in one place or not enough. And it's just a lot more relaxing for me to get out by myself and not really have to deal with interacting with other people all the time. Getting outside helps me avoid that for a little while and kind of recharge the batteries. Probably my least favorite hike is the group hike. A lot of people, when they find out that I'm a hiker, say, oh, why don't you lead this group or that group into the mountains? And honestly, that is my least favorite form of hiking. Not to say I wouldn't do it, and I have done it, and it's been a lot of fun. But for me, the dynamic changes so radically with a big group of people. You've got such a mix of interests and strengths and weaknesses, and it's just very difficult to find a single outdoors experience that's gonna make everybody happy. So I definitely don't do those regularly, but it is something that has occasionally been fun. Question number 2, if you had all the money in the world, what would be your ultimate big 3? All right, well, I've got to give a couple of qualifications here. Number 1, I've never researched gear that I would probably be researching if I had all the money in the world. However, if I had a decent amount of money and I was just looking at kind of the top of the line, I would then also have to decide my big 3 for what. Is this the big 3 for an ultralight through hike, or is this a big 3 for a short-term overnighter? Well, since most of the backpacking that I do does not fall into the through hiking category, I'm kind of in a mix of comfort and ultralight. And fortunately, after selling off a whole bunch of gear, I was able to afford 2 out of the 3 dream big 3 pieces for me. One of the big 3 that I would choose if I had a lot of money, I already have, and that is the Nemo Tensor Wide Sleep Pad, along with my UGQ Bandit quilt. In all honesty, I don't really know where I could go from there to get anything better. As far as the backpack, I am still very excited and happy with my custom ULA Circuit. Now, if I had all the money in the world, I would probably get some other backpacks to try out, but as far as what I would ultimately end up with, that one's going to be pretty hard to beat. Now, as far as the tent, I was able to get the bike pack version of the tent that I had been wanting for years, and that is the Big Agnes Copper Spur HVUL2. That tent has lived up to my hopes and expectations. I'm quite happy with it. But if I had a whole bunch of money, there is a tent that I was very sorely tempted to get, but because I was not able to actually see it in action or get my hands on it, I decided the money was a bit too much. But if I had all the money in the world, who cares, right? And that is actually a tent called the Sling Fin Portal. The Sling Fin Portal is a freestanding 34-ounce tent that is very spacious. It's made with incredibly durable and strong materials. It has 2 vestibules, a loft, and 7 internal pockets. It's also both fast and dry pitch capable. If you get everything, including the tent footprint, and you get it seam sealed and all the other things they offer, you're looking at over $650 for this tent. That was a little bit too much for me sight unseen, but if I had all the money in the world, I would definitely be picking one of those up. Okay, next question. What is your favorite hike outside of California? Well, for a number of years, I lived in North Carolina, and there is this one trail that I found that just ticked a lot of the boxes for me. Now, North Carolina is a beautiful state, but it is sometimes difficult to find features in the land that really stand out. But this particular hike that I found is just over 5 miles and just over 500 feet of elevation gain. So it's perfect for beginners, it's perfect for family, and it's challenging enough that hikers can have a good time on it. I've taken a lot of friends and family there, and I just have a lot of great memories of the Boone Fork Trail. It's got a great campground right on a lake, and that 5-mile loop is fantastic, but basically it's just a really cool, varied 5-mile loop. Okay, next question. What is your family's favorite hike? Well, right now, you might not believe this, but even though we live very close to Yosemite, my family's favorite hike right now is actually called Table Mountain in Jamestown, California. The hike is about 4 miles and it involves about 600 feet of elevation gain, but it's just got a lot of really cool features. There are 2 or 3 mines, there's a huge rock fall that you can do some fun scrambling on, there's a seasonal waterfall that comes off the side, and if you climb to the top, you've got amazing views of the surrounding lakes and Jamestown itself. And the top of the mountain is this very interesting, very flat, but rock and creek-filled area that's a lot of fun to explore in. So right now, that is my family's favorite. All right, next question. Have you tried a GoFundMe page so that your viewers can see you in the Alps or Nepal? The answer to that question is no, I have not. Instead, what I am looking into is launching a membership section of this YouTube channel so that those who wish to support my work can do so. And there's going to be some perks involved. But for now, it is time to announce the winner of the Backcountry Pilgrim 3rd anniversary 5,000 subscriber, whatever you want to call it, gear giveaway. So I would like to congratulate a long-time subscriber and great commenter, Ms. 7 Fam. So Ms. 7 Fam, congratulations. I'm going to send you a goodie box full of some cool gear. All I need you to do is email me at backcountrypilgrim@gmail.com and we will work out the details of getting that gear to you. To those of you that did not win, don't worry, there are more gear giveaways and contests coming in the future. Thank you so much for your support over the years, and I look forward to many more.